guys, welcome to Olympos channel. I'm going to teach you a Sunday morning stretch, so the body feels nice and good after a 10-minute stretch, and you will see a better way to start your day doesn't exist. So let's start. Starting with your hands beside the hips. So make sure that you sit very nice and comfortable, so maybe you need to wiggle your hips underneath you. So if you need to elevate your hips, feel free to use a pillow. So then as you inhale, your arms raising up, you stop on shoulder weight. Now reach all the way up towards the ceiling. And then keep breathing. You draw the belly in and start to stretch one by one your arms all the way up to loosen up the side of your body. Then on an exhale, you turn all the way to the right. You take your left hand on the outer right knee. Then inhale, lengthen spine. So from here you draw the belly in to protect the lower spine, and then you start to turn. The more you can turn, the better. So take a few breaths here. Take your time and do not hurt yourself. Just take your time to loosen up the waistline. It's very important. So belly in and start to breathe. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. And then inhale, you start to come all the way up. Lengthen. And exhale, hey Tom. And exhale, you turn all the way to the other side. You turn, you turn, you turn. Belly in, lengthen spine. And keep breathing. So actually this is a very good stretch to loosen up the area between the lower spine and the upper spine. The most difficult part of your spine. So 2 more. Keep your shoulders soft. Gaze are soft. 1 more. And then inhale, you come all the way back to the center. And exhale, you interlock your fingers behind you. Then as you inhale, you open the chest, lift the chest. So make sure that you're not concaving the spine. So I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. So belly in, and then squeezing your shoulder blades together. Open chest, lift the heart, and lift your pubic bones all the way up towards the belly button. So if you feel that you have more space in your shoulder joint, feel free to lift the arms a little bit higher. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. So now you can stay here. Or maybe you feel comfortable to take a nice forward bend. So let your head become heavy. Maybe you can rest your head on the floor. And then just take a few breaths here. So then as you inhale, you come all the way up. Lengthen spine. And then exhale, then you release. Then rolling on hands and knees. So actually this is a very good stretch for the spine. You cannot harm anything. Make sure that your hips and knees are in line, so hands below your shoulders. As you inhale, tailbones up, so bone by bone. Concaving your spine. Lift the chest up. And then as you exhale, tailbones underneath you, and then you start to round the spine, bone by bone. Allow your head to relax. Inhale, slowly, concave. So you uncurve the spine, lengthen, belly in, keep breathing. And exhale, belly in, and then round the spine. So let's do this 2 more. Inhale. Now lengthen, open the chest. And exhale slowly and you round. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. So inhale, then you slowly come back, and then maybe walk your hands, 1 hand inches to the front. You tuck your toes underneath you, and then we lift the hips up all the way into downward facing dog. So then we bend the knees one by one in down dog. One by one. If you have short hamstrings, then feel free to bend the knees. At least you can try to open the chest even more towards the feet. Now feel that you can stretch the skin of your spine, your back, lengthen belly, widen chest, and allow your head to relax. So keep breathing. Keep the feet on hip way. You spread all the 10 fingers, so no air between your hands and the floor to protect the wrists. And then maybe wiggling a little bit with your hips to loosen up the lower spine. Now let's stay here for 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then take a big step to the front, all the way to the beginning of your mat. Now 2 hands on the inner right foot. Then slowly sagging into your hips and coming into runner lunge. Either you drop the knee down or you keep the knee up. So if this feels fatigue for you, feel free to rest the knee down, and otherwise push your heel away. So this is actually a very good stretch for the hip benders. Keep lengthening spine, keep the belly in. So 2 more. Push your left heel away. 1 more. And then slowly 2 hands back beside your right foot. Slowly take your time to shift into downward dog. Now let's change sides. Big step with your left foot. Hands inner left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Now remember your options here. Either you lift the knee or just keep the knee down. So take your time to deepen. Very nice, good stretch for the back of your leg. Lengthening spine, so 2 more. 1 more. 2 hands beside your left foot. Shifting in to downward dog. So then from here, you start to drop the knees down. Knees out, big toes touch. And let's take a few breaths in child's pose. So rest in child's pose. Let your head become heavy, arms are relaxed. A very nice, safe stretch for the lower spine. So 2 more here. Calmness and stillness. 1 more. Then inhale, you come back. Hands and knees. Now big step with your right foot. Slowly, you take your hips above the left knee. Now push your right heel away, toes pointed up. Then you lengthen spine. And then you start to roll down all the way towards the knee. Then again, allow your head to relax. So keep breathing. And then you feel a gentle stretch in the hamstrings, so you do not overstretch. Stay with your breath. Two more. 1 more. And then slowly you come back, stepping into down dog. Change. Now big step with your left foot. Now drop the right knee down, take your hip above the right knee. Then slowly you push your left heel away. Toes pointed up. And then take your time to deepen. Learn how to move with your breath. So do not overdo anything. Building your practice over a time. Feeling a gentle stretch in the back of the left thigh. 1 more. And then slowly inhale, you come back. Now 2 hands on the inner left foot. Then slowly you start to walk your hands to the middle of your mat. Now, Heels out, toes in. As you inhale, then you'll lengthen your spine. So some of you should stay here. Some of you need to bend the knees a little bit. And then see, maybe if you have more space, then start to walk your hands more to the back. If you have more space to stretch the back of the thighs, just do so, and then magnetizing the crown all the way towards the floor. So relax your head, feeling a nice deep stretch here in the lower spine too. If it feels too painful, maybe in your lower spine, again, then bend your knees. And otherwise, stay where you are, 5 breaths. So now let's say this is 3. Keep breathing. No flying toes. You keep all the 10 toes down. 4 and 5. And then slowly you take the legs back together, knees down, coming all the way, sitting on your heels. As you inhale, lengthen. Close your hand palms and exhale, then you start to bend all the way to the left. Inhale, you come up and exhale. Now keep breathing, open the chest. Now turning your chest towards the ceiling. Inhale, you come back up and exhale. Release. So now we are done for today and you're ready to start your Sunday. Thank you very much. Hands in front of your heart. You bow your head towards the heart. And then I say Namaste.